So it's a bit noisy in the car, but we're on our way to New Brighton, which is near Liverpool, and it's really weird because it's sunny today. Well, it was this morning, but not anymore. Okay, so I'm in Brighton now. It's not as sunny as it was earlier, but it's quite pretty and it's good for photos. I think I've only been here once before, and it's when I was really little, so I can't remember much. The only thing I do remember is going paddling and getting stung by a big red jellyfish. Yeah, as you can imagine, 7-year-old me screaming really loudly. And we spent 20 minutes trying to find a fish and chip shop that would give me some vinegar to put on my feet. It was quite funny. Never do that, it really hurts if you get stung by a jellyfish. Still in New Brighton, and it's still rather miserable looking. But yeah, I'm getting really weird looks from people. Yeah, it's good for photos and practicing with my camera, and I have a really pretty ring if you can see it somewhere. But rather miserable day. Yeah. Wow, people the age of my mum and dad should not be doing that. But yeah, it'd be nice if it were sunnier. And it is a pretty nice place, and it's pretty interesting. And I've got some photos to go on DeviantArt. So, yeah. And there's a wooden man over there. My dad and I just noticed that there's a little boy in front of us in a jacket, and I'm getting really weird looks again. But there's a little boy in front of us wearing a waterproof jacket with a haulage firm on the back of it. That just really confused us. Then there's an arrow pointing into his head, which just makes it even more confusing. And then he's wearing shorts with it. Why would you wear a pair of shorts with a waterproof jacket? It makes no sense. Okay, I'm getting lots and lots of really weird looks now. I don't know whether it's because I just look weird or have something in my hair, or if it's because I'm switching between my big camera and my little camera. Oh, it's just the fact that I'm talking into a little silver camera box. And I was getting, that kid in the waterproof jacket, I was getting weird looks from him as well. And more weird looks come my way. This is going to take some getting used to. Bristol is confusing me even more now. Over there, everything looks really run down. And then, if I turn it that way, zoom a bit. Focus. And then you can see it. But, dodgy looks. But over that way, everything's really rich and built up and blue and shiny. It's so confusing. Okay, so my dad just noticed this really cool sign. That one. Swimming pools for guinea pigs. That's what it is. Sorry, I just had to share that with you. Okay, so my dad just gave me the worst mental image ever, because we were talking about guinea pigs and Mohicans, and then I got on to like Jared Leto, who had a pink Mohican at one point, and I said, but I wouldn't let my guinea pig do the same thing he does in the Hurricane video. So then I was explaining about all the like sex, violence and bondage scenes in it, which I just got a really weird look for that. But and then it gave me the idea of all the teachers reenacting it in the staff meeting, and now I've just got this really horrible mental image of all the school teachers. It's really disgusting. My dad's really, like, perverted in his head. I don't know where he comes up with this stuff. Dad just pointed out another thing. If you can see the people behind me there, it's like Dragon's Den, but for like old people only. Yeah, that sounds really horrible, but it is. I feel sorry for the lady on the thing, because I know that they're just planning to throw her over the edge. It'll be funny to watch that. Scruffy dog, and listen to what Dad just said. Say it again.
It's so kind of people to breed a dog that looks like a pan scourer.
What does that mean? It just sounds weird. Just makes such a dirt. Because on the canvas special board thing, I thought it said homemade queef, but it actually says homemade quiche, which makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I don't know if you can see much through this camera, but we're just going through a tunnel, and Dad said that we're actually going underneath the River Mersey from Brighton, New Brighton to Liverpool, I think. I don't know. Okay. So we've left Brighton and we're going to go see my brother Richard. So you can tell we're in England because we're surrounded by trees and green stuff. Sorry. Yeah, I thought I'd just say that, the reason I haven't, done vlogs day after day after day after day is because if I don't have anything interesting to do, then it's a boring and shitty vlog. So, sorry. This isn't gonna work. Screw it. So I've only done it today because I was doing something relatively interesting.